Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to test out a theory. We all know that taking screenshots from videos, you cannot get high quality pictures. This is because most of the time videos are shot in 24 frames per second, and sometimes even grabbing the shot right away, the shot has some slight blurriness to it. But for this, I was shooting at 60 frames per second, and I was just shooting something with a friend, and I decided to take a screenshot and edit it because she asked on the day of the shoot. I forgot to take pictures, so I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't take pictures. She's like, okay, you can just grab screenshots. And so I made a face because I know it's not going to be high quality. But I was just looking at the clip the other day, and I'm like, you know what? Let me take a screenshot and edit it and see how well it comes out. I'm going to do all this in Lightroom real quick. So I will actually add a few seconds of the video clip from which I got the shot at the end. All right, so stay tuned, and I'm about to dive right in. And please do well to subscribe, support the channel, and thank you for being here. Okay, so I'm gonna edit this. I'm gonna start from the top. Let's see, maybe, I don't know. I'll keep this at -1 here. I'll take out a little bit of the tint, the magenta. I'm gonna expose this a little bit, not too much. Give it some contrast, because that's what is lacking, because you could tell that it was lacking contrast. All right, and this is where I'm gonna go crazy a little bit on the highlight, because I'm not worried about blowing out the skies or anything. Ideally, I would crop this picture and straighten it, but I don't want to lose any of my pixels. I only have exactly 1920 by 1080 pixels. It's not even the minimum, 2040 for Instagram or Facebook. So I'm just going to keep this as it is. So I'm going to go crazy on the highlights here, maybe +60. I don't know if you guys can see all that. Okay. And then shadows, I'm going to open it up just a little bit so that you guys can see a little bit more. And then I'm going to bring up the whites, and then I'm going to drop the blacks, right? Open up the shadows, drop the blacks. It's crazy, but it works. All right. So the clarity, I just, out of habit, +5. Let me see. I haven't ruined it much. So always try to zoom in a little bit to see how much damage you are doing. So this is a very pixelated picture, but let me finish. I have some tricks up my sleeves. All right. So at this point, I'm going to give it a little bit more vibrance. And then I'm going to scroll down here, and the HSL tabs, I'm going to bring up the orange, because when I do this, what it happens is that it makes the skin pop a little bit, and she stands out of the picture. So let's do that. Unfortunately, we have the wall here, which is also reacting to my stuff. So I might have to do an adjustment brush, but I'm not trying to do that today. Okay, and how about the yellows? Let's see, saturation. I'm gonna bring it up some. Yeah, I want my colors. Okay, I think that should be good. Blue. Ooh. Yeah, there's no blue in the sky, so we'll leave it at that. Okay, now these new things were introduced in the recent update, so let's try it for ourselves. Midtones. So the skin usually is somewhere in the midtones here, so I'm going to try something here and see what I can get. No. I wish there was a way I could really enlarge this circle and make it big. All right, I'm going to undo. I don't like any of that, so I'm just gonna skip it. And no sharpening, guys. It's already pixelated enough. I don't want that to be. Now, I'm going to bring up the luminance quite some, because this kind of will blend the image a little bit and make the pixelated places blend and look like a smooth picture. All right, and I'm going to come down here. I'm going to bring up the blues just to bring up every color up some more. And it's looking quite saturated. I'm going to deal with that in a second. And I'm going to bring down the saturation of the red primary, not too much, just enough that it's not that much of an eyesore. And yeah, probably bring the greens down some, bring the saturation of the yellow back and bring the greens back. Not too much, not too much. And I'm feeling done. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling done. All right, so I think I'm going to stop here for this picture, and I'm going to take a look at the before and after. So let's see. So this is the before, and this is the after. You want a closer look? I'm going to hit the back button here. This is before. And this is after. Before and after. So remember, the luminance slider, kind of, you don't usually want to use that, but for this purpose, when you are editing a pixelated JPEG, which is 1920 by 1080, and you are going to post it on the web, you have to do something to it. So that's why I went crazy on that. So yeah, that's my edit. I'm going to add a short clip of the video from which I took this so that you guys, have proof that I actually took, this is a still and not a photo. Even though it says still JPEG here, I'm still going to put it up. All right, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. And here is the video. All right, bye.